Hello and welcome to another episode of Geoma City Building. The last time we actually ended with having a small piece of industrial area and expanding our residential cluster and closing the circle. And you may see some differences now because I already has had the game had run for several hours because the problem actually was that we don't have enough educated people, and without enough educated people the problem is we will not get level 5 houses. So in the time of a couple hours we actually ended up with educating enough people to have all residential zone upgraded to level 5 housing or almost, and therefore we finally earned money. You may remember the last time we ended in the last episode, we ended up with, I think it was a negative of 30,000 money, and that's pretty bad. So I didn't add anything which makes money. The only thing I did was let it sit and let the people educate, so we get the level 5 housing, and that was enough to give us money. And the next thing I actually did was closing the connections for the power grid and getting rid or shutting down our two power plants, which are over here. One was destroyed already and this is still there, so I don't have to put another line over there. So, and that spared us, I think, around 6,000 or something. Yeah, that's what happened. And in that time, when I have to wait for the people to get educated, I actually moved that and added another intersection here, which is just a copy of the same over there, to get the peeps possibility to go down here as well and to reach that residential zone. And another part is going there, so they can go in the middle. And I'm still thinking what to place here. I think we will place here a stadium later on, and a nice little park and parking around here with direct access to the highway. And we may also use that part here for recreational commercial zones or something like that, but we will see that later on. And I also moved this road over here. I moved it a little bit more down, so we have everything symmetrical, because it wasn't correct lining up, and the rounding there wasn't correct. So that was added as well, and I also introduced some placeholders to make use of that roundabouts. And now we have here a blind roundabout down there, which we actually don't need now, but we may use this as either later on as either making it an intersection to the highway, or using it as a distribution hub for something else, whatever will go in here and in there, which won't be a university, I think, because we need much more room for that. And maybe this room over here and this room over here will be our university later on, referring to the campus DLC. So, but what are we going to do now? We will finish that one off, and then we try, I think, because we do have some money, not a lot, we will start up to add the monorail and give ourselves a little bit more commercial. As you can see, we don't have any demand for housing right now, but you do need more commercial zones and industrial or offices or whatever. So there's not much room for offices, and I'm still not decided if I use those little clusters actually for residential purposes or for commercial. Let's look about the current problems in our city. Please remember, we don't have any public transport at all right now, so every peep is either going by foot or going by a car. So right now this is the situation for traffic. We're even better now because we're at 82% of traffic flow, which is quite good, and we do have some red stuff over here, but actually everything is flowing, so there's no congestions or anything. And we also have a good situation about parking, but personally I don't like the current approach with parking, and we do we may do different solution. We make a different solution for parking later on, because there are some mods which will give us here something better, and there are a lot of opportunities to make it even more pretty. But that's not the part. So for today, another problem which isn't a problem right now, I don't know why, is I had some parking issues over here, and those big strip also have another issue, which is, for example, if a car comes over here and wants to go there, it has to drive over there all along and then go back there, over here, and that's not ideal. So we may fix this later on and add some parking, which is not needed now. Don't know why. Yeah, now it works. It just needs a little bit of time to pick up the parking issues, and for whatever reason, I don't know why, the libraries over here, we do have lots of them, the libraries are always demanding more parking space, and I don't know why, because there's actually quite a lot parking free. I don't know why they demand even more parking space. So this is something I may have to investigate later on. So that's the current state, but for now I want to finish up the monorail tracks, and I think we're all here to see that happening. Let's do some more. Let's do all this stuff with the monorail. So first we go here, and I'm going to expand that region later on, so there will be some water body going inside the land. I just don't know yet how it will approach directly, but I think it will not be just straight. So I want it to go straight here, maybe have a rounding over here, and then go straight down, and then go diagonal back here. And for that reason I want to keep that part over here. Sorry. And the monorail should be somewhere around here, and the monorail has to go over the highway over here, so we need to have an idea about that as well. To do so, I think we should have, how can we solve the thing with the monorail over there, because that is an issue. First of all, we need to have everything monorailed, and I think we should already be pretty good. How can we find a way to get the monorail over there without raising the highway, because it would just look pretty odd, and I really like the monorail to go over the highway. And the problem here is, let's look how this will work out. So for example, we're just expanding this over here. Give me away with the guidelines now. So like, for example, like here, and then we're going to have a corner like this, and as you may see, this isn't totally perfectly working out, so we may not want it like that, but probably we need the anarchy. Come on, and go there, and then this one should go down here. Let's see, it's too. We may use that place over there actually for some sort of train station as well. So first let's give us a little bit more room here. So we have something to work, and I do want to keep the angle. It's the angle, not the angel, the angle, and therefore we go over there, and then we go over here, and right about, let's make it like so it's exact, and here we go. That will be our first mock-up, and just let's look at it. How is it going to look? So maybe we want to go it. Maybe we want it to go more straight down there, and I think we don't need that much of room anyway. So let's get rid of that again, and let's see what happens when we go down here and just make it like so. Yeah, I think that's enough room actually. You don't need more, because I really think we will just have a train station over here for bringing cargo, not bringing passengers but cargo. And we also may want to not you make it like this, but make it more round. So should be something like that, I guess. Just give us more land and see how we can get around. That's the problem. So see, the monorail currently would go directly straight through the highway, which would be a great disaster. Everyone would die, and we don't want that. So we don't want dying people. What we actually want is a nice arc. We do want a nice arc over here. So let's try with the guidelines where we're going to end up. So this is our line, and we do have a 180 degrees. So I think this looks pretty good. Yeah, that's something we can work with. Let's pause this for now. We should also use this road here to give us ourselves some measurement helping. Here we go. And what we need now is another arc. Hopefully the line is long enough. The line is not long enough. I can't see it right now. What? It should be somewhere. What you don't see right now is I'm using some sort of ruler to give me a marking. And doing all this stuff manually. So it should be around there. And it is. And wow, that's pretty close. I think that looks good. Okay, so next is smooth that out. Smooth it out. Here we go, we're smoothing that out. So. That looks pretty nice to me. And the next one is right over here. Like there. We do have the road guidelines on, but they don't show me any lines. Here's the line. Here we go. So, and then over there. It's just a matter of connecting everything, and then we go ahead. No, not you, because you will do it. And phasing that out. Phasing it out because we're going to make another quay. Everything needs to be on a quay, because that's the style of the city. At least it is right now. And then we need to unpause. And getting a quay. Where is it? There is the quay. And the first thing, we need to wait until all the flooding has happened. And we can have a look if everything is actually flat. Yes, it looks pretty flat. I will redo the bridge later on to reflect the changes. Oh, the high. No, it's not correct. Go away. That's one thing you have always do. You need to turn around on the other side and find a position. Here we go. There it is. Where it is flush with the ground, because that's not always the case. Always look from both sides. It's wrong. So let's try that point. Better. Yeah, here we go. That's a flat spot. Here's the flat spot. And another flat spot. Flat enough? Okay. So maybe I do need to work with my original ruler again. Yes, I need, because it doesn't expand. It doesn't expand. So what you don't see right now, I'm actually again using a piece of paper or some ruler to actually and put it on the screen to get the correct position. like so, and then it works out. Yeah. You can be as modern as you want. You will always need some sort of ruler to fix that sort of things. So here we go. And there's a little trick I use regularly. This is not flush. Give me something flush. What about you? Are you? Yeah. Yeah, it works out. So, and what we do is now we basically go over here and then we expand, because we don't get, yeah, it doesn't work, it just slips away. Here we go. And now we have a very nice corner. And how does this look? Yeah, I think we will finally see when we've done the other side. But for now, this should be fine. Okay, the next thing is we need to get the monorail. The monorail needs to go over the highway. And to do so, we're going to make this road there normal. And remove the monorail tracks. And now we try. Oh, we don't need to try. We just go ahead here because we have the road energy mod enabled. We can just make it a bit higher, like so, and then we get there. I think I need my ruler again. Yeah, I need my ruler again. So, oh, we have missed the road. There we go. It hasn't changed the road type down there. Come on. Here we go. And now we can try again. And I think we have to do the ruler thing again. It's a little bit sad that you cannot see it. My genius way of actually measuring where the line goes, because it's ingenious. So I think I will use it on the straight side, and I have no idea. Well, let's turn down the guidelines. So it should be there. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. And also over there. And what we can do now, hopefully, is using the move it. No, that's the road. Come on, give me. Don't you? I cannot raise you. Yeah, that's odd. There's no node. There's no node. There's a node. There we have a node. And now you have to go up. There's no other node, but I just need this one piece to be up, to be honest. And I just lost the selection. Oh, there it was. Here we go. How high are we? We don't need to be that high. I think it should be enough to be. Come on, give me the move it. Give me move it. Yeah, you gotta select it and have it on the same high. Then, unfortunately, I don't get a node. I can't get a node here. I would love to get a node. Are you my node? No, you're the road. I don't want to move the road. Come on, give me your. What happens if I delete you? Do you now give me a node? You're not giving me a node. That's pretty odd. Well, that's pretty odd. I can't move the whole segment. The whole segment is not movable. Yo, is there a trick? Maybe. Where was this? Single selection. There was. Please let me select nodes. Just nodes. We don't want nothing. We just want nodes. And I want you. You are the node. You're not the node. Because you marked both nodes. And you are the big node. Please give me the other node. It's the road. It's always the road. This is very odd. No. Please don't make me angry. Why? Yeah, you can just there, but I want. What node is this? The wrong node. Give me the other one. Yeah, you can select the node. Let's try this. Yes. Yes. Finally. I have no idea how high you are actually. And I would love to have, yeah, there's another node. Here we go. To have it up here. And another one somewhere around here. Can we? Yeah, we can. There it is. And now we're golden. This works pretty good. And I could have made the whole thing a little bit easier by, yeah, by selecting all the nodes from the beginning. I have no idea where I am. Is there something? No, nothing has changed. So, what I'm going to do is I'm selecting this and unselecting this, and I want this node 2, and I want there's somewhere an invisible one, this one, and if I move that up, then we are missing 2 nodes. Oh, there was somewhere there around. Oh, yeah, we just unselected that node. There's another one. There's one. And that one not. Okay, now, finally, and we wanna just go over over the train track, and that's good. I'm okay with that. And for now, the next thing, I think this is working pretty well. And before we do anything else, we're just going to erase that part of the bridge and rebuild it, and hopefully we don't get it as a bridge. Maybe it's not aligned. I think that works pretty good, but I don't know why it wasn't connected. Please connect. Are you connected? Yeah. You are connected, and we do have that train going over there, and now we can also again close the road again, and we do have some weird stuff over here. This is pretty weird. I'm not sure if there's something we can do about it with the move. With the move it. Is there something to select? No, there isn't. But we can select that node and make that this a little bit more flush, and hopefully it doesn't look so odd anymore. If we're going to make this a little bit more. Where's the node? Make it more like so. Yeah, I think for now, because I cannot fix that one, maybe a glitch because of this is not a monorail track anymore. But okay, this is basically working. So I have to clean my nose for a bit. Excuse me. Much better. So, the next point. We do have now a closed monorail track, and we just close again the quay here. You have a bit of quay. I just put it over there. Why are you so high? Come on, go flat. Are you actually that high? No, you're not. Come on, go flat. Go more flat. Like so. We do have some high issue. I will care for that later on. Don't need to make this online because it's always a little bit finicky. and I just want to get rid of that road because we don't need that one anymore. And the next thing also we want to do, we also want I'm gonna go over there. Not even sure if it's working. Let's see if we're putting here. So maybe we need to change that later on. I think it's not wanting to go straight. Yeah, because it should actually go straight down there and go over there. So we may need to change that arc later on anyway. But yeah, for now we can live with that, and we need to place the stations. And for to do that, we want a station, a monorail station, in every segment in here. So there will be a station, now there will be a station. There's no room for a station, but there, somewhere in there, maybe 2. Over there again, 2 again. Maybe not 2. We will only place them on straight roads. So we do need to find the straight parts in here. And I'll just do some of them right now. Where is this one can be a station. Let's see if it fits in there. I think it's not going to fit in there. So yeah, that's a bit odd because every time you delete one piece of road for the station, it's not big enough to actually fit the station. And what's happening now is we're losing the zoning here. We have to redo it. So this is a little bit tedious now, but anyway, it has to be done. There's no way around it. It's just something we need to do, and therefore at least the station will align. We just can proceed. We don't have a station there. Maybe do we have a station? I don't think we have a station there. Would be too close, and I think it's not good. It's not good to have a station there. And we shouldn't have too much stations anyway. I'm not totally sure how good the line will work with too many stations involved, because it's a pretty big line. And I have a feeling that it won't be profitable. But the peeps demand it. And I think we should stick with having the train station on one side or in the middle. Maybe in the middle, because the problem with the middle is there's no middle. So I think we're going to remove that one, and if I put it in there, it won't fit. Oh, it did. So what we actually do is we make it like so and align the station over here, and we just do this here as well. We're going, yeah, we have 3 segments over here, so this will never be very exact. I fear this will always be, we always have 3 segments. Yep. Is it always there? I think yes. So let's put the station there and see, because this is my OCD. I do want it to be equal everywhere. I really want it to be equal. So let's look, will that be equal? Yeah, it looks, at least it looks to be equal. But I want it in the middle. So to do it right, we need to measure it and see how big's the station. The station is actually 9. So we're going to remove the whole road and measure the whole road. So no, there's a piece left. The whole road. This will be a lot of rebuilding. I can see it already. We have 42, and that will leave us with a 33 without the station. We need to have the station, which is around 4. So we go with a 36. No, it's completely wrong. We do have 42, the half of it is 21. 21 minus 4 will be 17, if I'm correct. But I'm the master of mathematics, and mathematics, and normally I'm not correct. So if we go by 17, placing that in there, and then a road, this should work out, and it's then in the middle. So what we're going now is we remove all those roads, messing everything up that we don't need it. So, and then we go over there and put 17 over here and over here and here as well. And then we put the station, and now the station is on the same position in every segment. And we do have made one side over here. That's it for now. That works out. And just before we unpause the game, we need the rezoning again, because the zones were destroyed. And we did some here, some were missing here as well, and some here, more, and we fixed those. So normally now the buildings will collapse. Will they? No, the buildings won't. What? Will they collapse? No, everything is still standing. There they collapsed. Anyway, we do have the stations here, and now I think we can place those later on. But actually, yeah, we should do it here as well. We do have a station there, and we do the same over here. That's what we're doing. I think that will work out. So, and now we'll finish these later in the off. But let's think about the next steps. Once, yeah, maybe like, shall I do it? Shall we? Yeah, let me finish this. So I think you're actually waiting for it, so we just do it right now. We just do it. I don't know, shall I talk, shall I not talk? Maybe talking is good, so you have something to listen to, but I'm not so interesting at all, and I don't actually know. Let's see if the 17 does work out, but looks good. Looks good to me, the 17 looks good. We do the 17, but I don't think it's right here. Here it's wrong. So we do have a 27, and the half of 27 is a 10. It's a 13 and a half minus 4 and a half will be 9. So there should be this one, and we should have a station. But do we want a station over here? Because the problem is we should have none. What's about there? Oh, we don't have. Yeah. Okay, let's do none. We won't do a station here. We may add a station later on, but for now we spare it there. I would just make here and here the stations, so we can close the line and put our first public transportation service. Because we don't have any, we don't even have buses, we have nothing. We're completely out of any public transportation, and I hope the line is closed. We need to rezone something. It's just zone on one side yet. There it was. Yeah, we can put there some as well, because we do need, oh, the demand is pretty low, we need more industrial. So we really should focus soon on some industrial zoning. Okay, let's see where we are. The money is somewhere. We are still positive. Still positive in that sense, and therefore we just put in a line. And so we do have a line which will go here, and we'll find out if the line is closed or not. Another one. Here we go. Everyone's happy getting some monorails, because everyone likes monorails. And then there's nothing, because we don't have any yet. Hopefully later on I just place the Did you recognize? Yeah. And in the other direction as well, we have 2 lines going in both directions, so hopefully all the people there wanting to travel between all those commercial zones will be able to use the public transportation, to use the monorail. So where's the monorail? Should be some monorails around. I don't see any monorails. Where are they? There it is. Is there a monorail? Yeah, there they go. Look at them. Look at them. There he comes. And now, are there people waiting? Yes, there are some people waiting. Look at it. Seems to work pretty well, and we actually do make some money. Are you actually generating money? Where is it? There, public transport. Oh no, it doesn't make profit. It doesn't make profit yet, so maybe later on, but not yet. We have way too less income, but on the other side, we do get more money than we had before, so I think somehow it's generating money. That's how it is. But will it affect the traffic? So let's look at the traffic now. No, looks pretty the same like before. No, a little, yeah, it's less red. They are less red over there, and they're not so much less red. I think they're equally than they were before, but we should have less traffic on that road, and that's a nice thing because that road is mainly used to deliver all the products and goods to the commercial zones and shouldn't be overflown by actually customers. What's going on there? Why? What? I think that's wrong. We'll just go here. No. Why did this guy waiting? I don't know. And what happened there? Look at this. Look here. That's so wrong. This is so wrong. This has to be differently. So just going ahead and removing that one because I can't have such things in this pretty city. So you go over here and then you go in the underground. I see what your problem is. You don't want me to... What are you doing? I see. You want to be like this, and then you want to go straight down somewhere around here. I think you will be there. I don't know why you make a hole in there. And now it doesn't look so good to me. But yeah, better than nothing. We may fix this later. Can we move that? Can we have all on again? Here we go. And give me a node. Node? Where's your node? You don't have a node. There's no node. Can I just... No. Okay, then give me just nodes. Give me the node over here. There's no node. It's not giving me a node. It just gives me the whole thing. I don't want the whole thing. What I actually want is just the piece. We are at -9, and maybe can we move that just more down? Like so, looks good to me. And now give me road path to over here. Now it's much better. Look at it. Look at it. Now they can go down there. This is not visible, so I don't care. I really don't care for invisible, very dangerous tunnels. This is very dangerous. There should be no woman should be inside there. But we have a police station right over there, so it should be alright. See, look at us, how much money we're making. The money's going up. Yeah, now we're getting rich. Now it starts and we will be so rich. And we do have so much space here. I'm still not... Oh, what, look at this. How can I turn away that? There's a pillar. And I don't want the pillar to be there. And I don't know, can you can't do this. I want to get away with the pillar. Okay, we do have an obstacle on the road, and I think I don't have a mod currently to remove the pillar, or I just don't know how. Yeah, could be that I just don't know how. Can I think this is not gonna work, and maybe that one. No, it doesn't work either. So okay, let's just stick with it. And we do have a pillar which we actually don't want, and it's not too pretty anyway. So yeah, this will have to be changed later on. Anyway, for this episode, there was a lot of talking this time. A lot of talking, a lot of listening to me, and actually not doing too much to the city, except finally having some public transport. But in the next episode, I think we should care for some industrials. Maybe we should care about some industrials. Yeah, I think that will be the way to go, and to expand over there as well with some commercial zones. Yeah, and I think we also should go for the industrial DLC. I never used it before. It will be my first time as well, and you can join me there, playing around with a very unknown DLC, and you see all this traffic for such a small industrial zone. So we will have some issues here, and I'm very curious about the next episode going about the industrials, hopefully. So I hope you had some fun, and we will see or hear you next time. Have a nice day. Bye.